Welcome to Vantage Aditya. Before we rank countries, before we argue in comments, before pride kicks in, we need to slow down and define the logic. Because resilience is one of the most abused words on the internet. People confuse resilience with happiness. They confuse it with money. They confuse it with smiling through pain. That is not resilience. Resilience is the ability to absorb shock repeatedly, without losing functionality. To keep operating when the system around you fails. To rebuild not once, but over generations. And that is exactly how this ranking has been constructed. What resilience means in this video. Resilience here is defined using 5 non-negotiable parameters. First, long-term exposure to adversity. Not one crisis. Not one bad year. Sustained pressure across decades. Second, cultural coping mechanisms. How people are taught to deal with loss, failure, and suffering. Loud collapse or silent endurance. Third, recovery behavior, not recovery speed. Resilient societies rebuild even when hope is low, even when recognition is absent. Fourth, survival intelligence. The ability to navigate broken systems, scarcity, bureaucracy, and social friction without paralysis. Fifth, intergenerational psychological endurance. Resilience that is passed down, normalized, and culturally embedded. With this framework clear, now the countdown begins. Number 10. Brazil. Brazilian resilience comes from living inside inequality without emotional collapse. Large sections of the population grow up navigating crime exposure, economic volatility, and unstable public systems. Yet daily life continues with social warmth, humor, and adaptability. This fits the parameters clearly. Long-term adversity exists. Cultural coping is emotional flexibility rather than denial. Survival intelligence shows in informal economies, community networks, and rapid adaptation when formal systems fail. Brazilian resilience is not silent. It is expressive. But it is still resilience, because functionality remains under pressure. Number 9. Ukraine. Ukraine represents live resilience under existential threat. Entire populations have adapted to air raid sirens, infrastructure loss, displacement, and prolonged uncertainty, while still maintaining education, logistics, governance, and identity. This is textbook resilience by definition. Adversity is extreme and sustained. Coping mechanisms are collective rather than individual. Recovery behavior is visible in rapid civilian adaptation, from volunteers rebuilding cities to civilians learning emergency logistics. Resilience here is not theoretical. It is happening in real time. Number 8. Nigeria. Nigeria produces resilience through systemic instability. Economic swings, infrastructure gaps, power outages, and political uncertainty are not exceptions. They are the baseline. This creates extreme survival intelligence. People learn to hedge risk, run parallel income streams, build informal safety nets. Entrepreneurship here is not a passion project. It is a survival response. Culturally, Nigerians normalize uncertainty, which aligns perfectly with intergenerational psychological endurance. Number 7. Vietnam. Vietnamese resilience is rooted in historical patience. Decades of war, occupation, and poverty shaped a culture that values endurance over confrontation. People adapted by learning to wait, rebuild quietly, and think long-term. That fits the recovery behavior parameter exactly. Vietnam does not glorify trauma. It absorbs it, then outlasts it. Resilience here is slow, strategic, durable. Number 6. South Korea. South Korean resilience is pressure-engineered. Post-war poverty transformed into hyper-competitive education systems and relentless work culture. This created individuals who are mentally trained to perform under exhaustion. The adversity is psychological and social rather than physical, but it is constant. Cultural coping here is discipline. Survival intelligence is optimization. Recovery behavior is achievement-driven. This is resilience built on endurance through expectation overload. Number 5. Germany. Germany represents structured resilience after total collapse. Post-World War devastation forced a national reckoning. Infrastructure was destroyed. Trust was broken. Identity was shaken. The response was not emotional release. It was system rebuilding. Cultural coping became discipline and order. Recovery behavior became methodical reconstruction. Intergenerational endurance was embedded through education, accountability, and process. German resilience is quiet. It does not announce survival. It demonstrates it through structure. Number 4. Russia. Russian resilience is forged through harsh repetition, severe climate, political upheaval, economic sanctions, historical suffering. Culturally, emotional restraint is normalized. Complaining is discouraged. Endurance is respected. This aligns strongly with the endurance parameter. Resilience is not about comfort, but about tolerating discomfort without collapse. Russian resilience is stoic, cold, but extremely durable. Number 3. India. Indian resilience is multi-layered chaos management. Scarcity, competition, bureaucracy, social pressure, diversity, all operating simultaneously. People develop high survival intelligence simply to function. Navigating systems becomes a daily skill. Cultural coping includes acceptance, jugaad, and collective adaptation. Recovery behavior is constant because crises are frequent. Indian resilience is not elegant. It is relentless. Number 2. Israel. Israeli resilience is built on constant alertness, mandatory military service, security threats, strategic uncertainty. People are trained early to make decisions under pressure. Mental agility becomes cultural. Adversity is normalized, not dramatized. Recovery behavior is rapid and tactical. Survival intelligence is exceptionally high. This is resilience sharpened by necessity. Number 1. Japan. Japan stands at the top because of resilience without collapse. Earthquakes, tsunamis, nuclear disasters, war defeat, economic stagnation. Yet social order remains. Civic discipline remains. Cultural identity holds. Japanese coping mechanisms emphasize responsibility over emotion. Recovery behavior is immediate but quiet. Intergenerational endurance is deeply embedded. Japan does not resist suffering. It absorbs it without losing dignity or function. That is the highest form of resilience. Final reflection. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Comfort does not produce resilience. Pressure does. This list is not final. It is a framework. Call to action. Now I want your perspective. Do you believe another country deserves a place here? Or do you believe one country should be removed? Tell me in the comments, and tell me your reasoning. Because resilience is not a ranking, it is a lived reality. Subscribe to Vantage Aditya, because pressure reveals what comfort hides.